Has anyone
Um,
here done anything other than weed except
Yeah,
for
anal.
Jackson?
Oh my god, are you or you
That's
gay?
staying in the
He's a black
podcast.
guy, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Squad of Humans podcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I'm really drunk right now, so I don't know what we're going to talk about. It's probably going to be a good episode. I'm here with Fab. Say what's up.
What's up, guys?
Brian
How's it going, guys?
and Kieran. His mic is
Alright.
muted.
His mic is muted. Let's go. Good start, boys.
Yeah, so today I think we got a couple of stories for you, a couple of topics written down. So let's just get into it. So, I know Brian,
Not
wow.
yet.
So not
Nah.
yet? Okay, not yet. So, okay. So yesterday
And
anyway, I'm really drunk right now.
you already
You're
said
doing
that
good.
15 times.
Oh, have I really?
No.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I was playing
No, you
Rocket
did.
League with some buddies, and we were in a private game, and we were like, "Yo, for every goal I score, I'm gonna take a shot." And so I ended up taking 6 shots. So I'm pretty drunk. Yeah.
All right, let me pull up a topic for us to talk about because obviously
Okay, here,
Jackson can't pull
I
up
actually-
a topic.
No, I wrote down a bunch of my notes. Let me pull up my notes. I got this. I can do this. I'm sober enough, Fab, okay?
That's debatable, but
No,
We'll
I'm
see.
fine. Oh man. Okay. My notes for podcast topics this week says Brian's pedo confirmed. Phoenix.
What? What? Oh, Brian's pedo can. What the fuck
Yeah,
is that about?
That's my number one note. I
That's
think I know
also what I
it's
have.
about. I think.
What?
Okay,
Oh my-
so I think this is from after we recorded the last podcast. We invited one of the audience members on Fab's Discord. Fab, you should put the link in the bio so people can join the Discord and listen live if they want to.
I will.
But
Good plug.
we let Phoenix. We were talking to him after. He's one of the people that listens almost every week. Sorry, I'm drunk.
Oh my god, dude.
We let him join, and Brian was totally hitting on this dude. And I didn't know if Brian
How
was
was I
gay or
hitting
what.
on a
But
dude?
Brian
What?
was Brian was hitting on Phoenix.
Was this in a
And-
recording?
We found out
No,
that
this wasn't
Phoenix
in the
is
recording.
actually a dude. And here, I'm gonna invite Phoenix to talk about this because he knows more about this than I do. So, Phoenix, join the freaking talk chat thing. Okay, so tell us your side of the story. Was Brian hitting on you?
I don't remember. It's also 3 a.m.,
No.
so
Bro, okay. He was all over you, bro.
That's true.
What
That's
the fuck?
true. Brian is gay, and Phoenix is only like 16, right?
15.
He's
He's
15.
only-
He's 15.
He's only 15, bro.
Brian.
Brian, you're
Alright,
catching
Jordan
a
Lane,
case. By the
What
way,
am I supposed to say?
this is 100% just a bit. It's 100% a bit. We've just been messing with Brian. He's not a pedo. So,
Only for
Uh,
you.
dude, I'm older than you are, okay? I'm not gonna say how old I am, but I'm older than you are, okay? Where did Kieran go?
Kieran just dipped. Rip.
Kieran will be back. Next podcast topic. Oh, this is a good one, Fab. Okay, it says Fab's porn adventure.
Yeah, so I was at work and
Watching
I'm a garbage
porn,
man.
like usual.
No.
With the boys,
Shut up,
as
bitch.
always.
Shut up.
Watch a
Shut,
porn with the
shut, your
boys.
mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
All right.
Shut up,
Go
Fab.
ahead.
It's not like we haven't done it. Okay, relax.
Nah.
No, I was at work and my coworker chucked a garbage bag into the compactor, and as she did it, the bag ripped, and there were 3 books that fell out. One was a Halo strategy guide. One was a math book that had like graph paper and stuff, and then one said Muse on the front. And she thought it says music at first, and she was like, "Oh, a music book. Let me open it." And it was a bunch of naked women. Immediately just flips to a page of titties and ass,
Nice.
and we both started
Yeah.
dying of laughter.
I think the funniest part about the whole thing is the fact that it came with a Halo strategy guide. That
Yeah,
was the other
it came
book
with a
that
Halo
fell out.
strategy guide and a
Like-
math like graph paper book.
Fab's a garbage man, so this was stuff in the trash. Whoever threw that out, 100% an incel. Never seen a woman in their life. They had a Halo strategy guide and a porn book in the same trash can. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't even hide it, my guy.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gone.
That's
Okay.
unfortunate.
So the other thing that I have on my podcast topics list was Brian's park adventure. Not when I was there, but I think it was the night before when Kiernan and Anthony showed up to the park.
Oh my. Wait, you
So-
weren't there for that?
No, I wasn't there when Kieran and Anthony showed up. So one of our friends, Kai, he'll be on the podcast in a later episode, but he lives in a neighborhood and there's this really nice park by his house. So we like to go there and
Do completely
to,
legal things with completely illegal people.
we like to enjoy some herb or at the park, right? And so usually I'm there for the events, but I wasn't there this time. So Brian, I'll let you take this one. What
I mean,
what happened? Because you didn't even tell me what happened when you told me about like everything. You just told me like Kieran and Anthony showed up. You didn't tell me what you guys did. Like you told me nothing. You just told me that you got really, really high.
I was baked, and Kieran showed up. He was like, "Hey, where you at? Let's meet up." I was like, "Can't drive. Sorry, too baked." And then he was like, "All right, let's meet up somewhere." I was like, "Let's go to this park that is over in this area." Yeah, you know. And they showed up, and they were absolutely correct.
What do
Like,
you mean? What do you mean by cracked?
they were so hyper. I was like chilling, sitting there, and then I see like Kieran kind of walk off, and then Anthony just goes into this like running pose, and then he just takes off straight towards Kieran, and they start like tackling each other, and then Kieran and Anthony were on the the thing that spins around and it has the bars and you can hold on to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That thing's
They
super
were-
fun.
The merry-go-round.
Spinning on it. I don't know if I'd quite
No, you
say
like
that.
hold on. It's above your head.
Yeah,
You grab
it-
onto a bar and you run and spin and hold on, and it throws you off. It's super fun when you're not on Earth.
Yeah, and then like me and Kai were just sitting there on the swings, and Anthony got on the tire swing next to us, and he just started spinning and spinning, and he was like laying on his back on the tire swing, and he would he would kick off the little bar thing so he could keep his momentum going. And
Oh yeah.
me and Kai were just watching Kieran climb the tower thing that's over there in the neighborhood. And
It was a good
like
night.
20 minutes went by, and Anthony was still spinning in circles. And I was like, Anthony, stop. You're going to throw up. He's like, nah, this shit doesn't affect me. And I was like, okay, fine. stop, get off, and do a full sprint directly over towards Kiernan. I shit you not. He got off the swing and did a full sprint, and he did it perfectly. It wasn't even
Bullshit.
like he was just not spinning for like 20 minutes straight. That was like so crazy.
How?
I don't know, dude. It was crazy.
Anyways, speaking of that park, me and Brian, we went to the park last night, but
Was that last night?
before that was last night.
Oh, yeah, it
Before
was.
we went to the park, we took some dabs, baby. And
That was so fun.
we got on the moon. We
Why
were
are you saying it like that?
gone.
drunk,
I'm
dude.
drunk. Anyways, we
I
took
was
some
not very
dabs.
gone. Jackson
We-
was very gone.
We had some fun. I don't really remember what happened after we took the dabs, to be honest. Like, I remember being back at Kai's house watching Invincible, but like after we took the dabs and left Jaden's house, I don't remember.
Do you even remember what happened at Jaden's house?
I remember I took one, Kai took one, or you took one first. Then I took one,
Yeah.
and Kai took one, and then you finished off Kai's.
Hang on, let me set the atmosphere, all right?
Okay.
So this is like a nice house where these
It's a
these
condo.
guys.
It's like a
Yeah, it's a
townhouse
condo.
condo. It's really nice though. It's in a good area.
Yeah, and you go in and there's 4 guys that are all just like super chill living together. And
And
we
I've
go
known them
upstairs
for
and there's
a while, but not very close. Kai is really close with all of them. He was like, "Yo, like my buddies have a dab rig if y'all want to slide," and I was like, "Bet." And so we did, and because they live in the same neighborhood as Kai's, so we can just walk there. We don't even have to drive. So we did that, and then Brian, go on.
like we went in the house, we went up the stairs, and there was like one guy that was setting like on the stairs area. He had his Xbox. Then the other guys were like all super chill. They were playing Payday 2, and there was just like screens everywhere. And then he was like, "Who's taking the first dab?" And I kind of
No,
like
No,
like,
he didn't say that. He was like, "You've never taken one before, right?" And he pointed at you. He was like, "All right, you're up first."
"Oh, that's right, yeah."
Yeah.
And then I went up. He's like, blow out the window because earlier someone almost set off the fire alarm. And I was like, all right. And took it. I blew it out the window. I didn't even cough. Like, it wasn't even that strong.
You were coughing
sat
for
down.
so long. What do you mean?
No, off the pen, I was coughing for a long
No,
time. But the
no,
dab, I
off
coughed a
the-
little bit.
No, off the dab, you were coughing for so long. Anyways, after that, he was like, "All right, who's next?" I was like, "All right, I'll go." And I've only taken a dab like once before. And so I get up there and he gets way bigger than last time, but also I've been smoking a lot more since last time, so I have a way higher tolerance. So I take this big old dab and I wasn't as high as the first time, but my face got so hot. Like it's never been that
Yeah,
hot
same.
before. Like my face was on fire, my throat was burning, like it was so hot. But then it like faded and it was fine. And then Kai took one and like had to run to the bathroom and spit and I don't know. That was weird. But
And then I finished off what he
and
didn't
then
take.
yeah, Brian finished off what
And
Kai didn't
I
take.
still really didn't get super high. I was
Yeah.
still pretty
I was
good.
gone. And then what did we do right when we got to Kai's house? Because I remember we went upstairs. And what did we do between then and when his dog came in? Because I don't remember that at all. I think we just kind of chilled and like listened to music
Yeah.
and then like
Well,
watched some
we went to the
YouTube and
Speedway and got slushies and stuff.
oh yeah, we walked to Speedway. That's right.
No, we didn't walk to Speedway. We drove to Speedway.
Brian, you are retarded.
Oh my gosh.
You need to like pay more attention sometimes.
I was still sober at that point, though. Like I was
Oh,
not baked.
yeah,
while
that
driving.
was before. That was before we went
yeah,
to. That was
yeah.
before we took dabs. That's right. Okay, no. That's fine. Okay, anyway, so yeah, Brian drove us to Speedway, the gas station, and we all got drinks and like snacks. And then we went back to the park, hung out for a bit, and then we walked to Jaden's house, took the dabs, and then we walked back to Kai's house. And when we got to Kai's house, I think we just chilled for a while, watched some YouTube, and then I was like kind of like passing out because I was really gone. And then all of a sudden there was a dog like next to me. Like I was laying on Kai's bed, like all comfy with a blanket and a pillow. I just felt something like kind of move next to me. There was a dog with his paws up on the bed, and she was just like staring at me. I was like, "Hello, puppy." And I just like started playing with this dog, cuddling with this dog. It was so cute, bro. I love Kai's dog. And and then Brian, do you want to take over? Because I don't really remember.
The rest of the night we were just kind of
We just kind of chilled.
vague.
Me and Kai. Okay. I don't know if any of you listening have heard of the show Invincible, but it's like a superhero cartoon show, and it's really good. And me and Kai have both seen it, but Brian hasn't. So I think we started watching that, and then I passed out like halfway into the first episode. And next thing I remember was getting woken up at 5 a.m. being told I had to leave because my car was in a construction zone. So
Yeah, that's true.
then I had to drive home at 5 a.m. exhausted. It was terrible. I came home and slept till like 11:30. So yeah, that was a pretty good night. Nothing crazy really happened then.
It was
But
just the boys being boys, you know.
yeah, we were just chilling, trying to have a good time and relax.
That's
Next,
a real vibe.
yeah, no, it was super nice just getting to relax because I don't know, it's hard for me to relax, so like it's really nice when I get to.
Yeah. So
But,
what about was that like the whole thing that happened at the park was literally just you got baked or whatever?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, I thought more happened with Brian when Kiernan and I forgot his name, Anthony showed up, but I guess that was it. So,
They were just cracked, dude. It was just so funny. Me and Kai were laughing and just dying and crying of laughter, dude. I don't know. You just
Were you
would've
laughing
had to
just
be
because you
there
were
to
baked, or
understand.
were you laughing because he said something funny?
We were laughing
dude,
because they
who
were
knows?
spinning at 1,000,000 miles per hour and they weren't stopping.
You've never been like high, right?
I'm never. No.
Yeah,
My
so
lungs. My
you don't
lungs
get
are
it.
virgins.
You don't get it. You don't understand.
I have no
It's like
clue,
you'll
bro.
laugh at nothing. You'll laugh at nothing. And it's the funniest thing ever because there's
So-
nothing going on.
So you're telling me that I'll laugh at a box of oxygen?
Probably.
Legit.
Like,
You'll
if you're just what?
for me, I feel like super light. Like I don't weigh anything. And like everything is hilarious. Like I'll look at my cat and just start dying laughing. Like it's amazing. You just feel so like peaceful, like happy, I guess. And yeah, everything's funny.
I
It's
just
nice.
stare at Kiernan's dog infinitely, and the entire time I'm baked because she just wants to look straight at me into my soul so far. That dog creeps me the fuck out, dude. That dog also shat on me.
Dude, I
Really?
love bears so much.
Yeah, his dog shat on me, dude. That
Yeah.
was so sad.
No, you sat in the dog shit.
Yeah, and then Kiernan was
Yeah.
like, "Wash yourself off in the pool," and I was like, "That's gross."
What? In the
And
pool?
then he in the pool, and he pushed me into the pool.
That's so scuffed.
And
didn't
I
let you
was
take a
just
shower?
So,
He didn't even let you take a shower. He's like, just get in the pool, bro.
yeah, dude.
Uh So the next thing on my podcast list is it just says future tech. I'm guessing that means like future technology. I don't know when I wrote that down, but yeah, I'm excited for like Neuralink. I know as soon as Elon drops that, I'm copping. Unless it's like a couple hundred grand, 'cause I can afford that.
That'd be pretty cool though.
Yeah.
What is
No, I
Neuralink
mean
for
like
the people that don't know?
okay, so Neuralink is basically it's a software, I guess, that Elon Musk is designing. It's like his company's product, and it's a brain implant of sorts. It's basically like threads that get put along your brain, and it is supposed to help with just general IQ. So it's just supposed to make you smarter and quicker thinking overall, as well as help with any disabilities that you may have, such as like Asperger's, autism, Down syndrome, stuff like that. It's supposed to help basically treat that with a uh fuck, I can't remember how it all works, but it's just like some super futuristic, like smart people shit that goes in your brain and makes you smarter. And
But
it's
just
tight.
remember that if you get disconnected from Wi-Fi, your brain just goes to shit.
Yeah, if you get disconnected from Wi-Fi, you just go back to how you were before, and you're just like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
So make
yeah,
sure that you get them
Yeah.
implanted into your brain.
yeah. You better get it.
That
And
way
if
we all can
not,
just turn into a society of robots.
that would be tight, bro. Like, I don't know why people are against it. Oh, the vodka is not agreeing with me, man. Don't drink.
Well, you should learn how to accept each other.
Yeah,
What?
that true. You should learn how to hold hands with vodka. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Don't just
Jackson,
Anyways,
vodka.
Jackson, no, no, listen, listen.
anyways.
No, 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 listen,
Oh my
listen.
god.
Sometimes you have to hold hands with vodka.
Bro,
Like imagine you
I
strolling through the park.
no.
You're wearing a
Yeah,
dress and some makeup and you got long
dude.
blonde hair, right?
That is where I'm at right now.
And you're skipping
Dude,
down this
just
concrete
frolicking,
gravel
straight up
looking path.
frolicking down the
Yeah,
yellow brick road,
down the yellow brick road. Exactly.
holding a bottle of Pink Whitney's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you should be.
Anyways, is there any future like technology that you guys think could be coming out like in our lifetime that you're excited for, that you think is possible?
Um
Sword Art Online Nerve Gear.
Oh my god. That would be tight. That would be really tight,
oh,
but I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
full body VR.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
That would be
that's what
cool.
Pretty
that's the
much the
same
same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just
Um
say full body VR?
Well, okay, so Sword Art
It's not
Online
the
is an
same.
anime where like you put on a headset and it attaches to the nerves in your brain and then they get trapped in there, and if you disconnect from it, you die. So they have to
Uh,
live their lives in a video game. It's pretty tight. It's a good ass anime. If you haven't seen it, watch it and then watch, is it Elfheim Online or
Yep.
Valheim Online?
Alfheim.
Just watch the whole thing. It's super good. Um
Great show.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Um, I want flying cars just
What?
'cause I hope in the future we have flying cars
I feel
before I
like
die.
flying cars are not going to be very practical.
yeah.
No, absolutely not, but I want to hop in a fucking car like a Lambo and fly from here to Hawaii so I can say what's up to Ryder, you know what I'm saying?
I have to edit that out. But all right, moving on.
No, you
Um,
What
don't.
did
You
he
don't have
say?
to edit that out. How many riders do you think live on Hawaii? I
one.
bet you it's a couple thousand, if not 100,000.
All right.
I don't.
At
If Hawaii
least-
has 100,000 population,
It does. Let's look up Hawaii
dude,
population.
there's like 3 people that live on Hawaii.
There's so many people that live in Hawaii. 1.4 million, Fab.
No,
1.4 million.
no.
Okay. I guarantee at least 10,000 of those are writers.
I don't.
Okay,
think
moving
so.
on. Moving on.
You don't
Um,
gotta edit that out.
Moving on. I have a topic down where Brian, and this might not be like anything that we really talk about too much, but it basically says Brian can't input the Among Us code because he retyped it on Discord. I thought that was funny. You remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Remember when you guys were playing Among Us?
We
And
were
then-
we were bored, and I was like, "Yo, let's play Among Us." And I put the code for the room in chat, and Brian was like, "All right, got it." And he types it out and hits enter, and it sends it back to me on Discord. He typed it on Discord instead of.
That was
Among
one of my
Us.
most intelligent moments ever.
I know,
Will
Brian.
say.
We all
You're a
know.
smart guy, Brian. You're a smart guy.
Oh, what
We
can
all
I
love
say?
you,
I'm
though.
very smart.
Oh man.
I don't think there's anyone smarter than me.
I think
Maybe
I
your
might
mom.
be there. I think I might be
Ah.
there.
Your
I
mom
think
might be
there's
smarter than you. I don't
definitely
know.
a chance that I'm there.
No way.
Maybe. Um,
I don't know.
I don't either. Uh, so another thing that I really wanted to talk about, because I know the answer for Brian with this one because we went to the same high school, but I want to know, Fab, what was your high school experience like? Like, you know how people say like, oh, the high school experience, like it's parties and drinking and all that. What was it like for you?
um,
Were you
speaking
one of
from
those, like, kinda
personal,
nerdy study
listen,
kids?
listen.
Or
Speaking from personal experience, I was not one of those guys that went out and partied.
Okay, me neither.
Because
Yeah,
like,
no, I was never like that.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, high school parties are just they're not like cringe to me, but they're just like not my thing. You know,
Yeah,
especially because so much shit can go bad in high school parties.
yeah,
Like
a
everyone is
lot.
under 18 besides like seniors. If you have a senior,
Yeah.
if you have a senior high school party, that's all right. That's
So-
cool.
So I never really went to high school parties until COVID hit and school was actually shut down. And one of my friends' girlfriends had like a party and for her birthday, and we went, and it was pretty fun, but it was very small. It was like just the people. I would say it was more of a kickback than a party, but it was really fun. I mean, we played beer pong and stuff, and it was definitely a good time. But I mean, I don't think it was something that I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, high school like parties, bro. Like that one I went to was sick.
Yeah, it's just
Like
I
it's
mean,
just people
it's
hanging
just-
out and
yeah.
getting drunk and high. That's all it is.
yeah, it's just people getting dry, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, drunk and high dry. I like
Yeah.
that. College parties though, I want to go to like a rager. I would love to go to a rager
My
sometime.
arm fell asleep. Whoa.
Brian, you had to say that
Whoa.
extremely loud.
What?
Yeah, no, for most of high school, I know me and Brian, we didn't really do anything bad. I know I was
No.
really focused on like grades and stuff and just kind of trying to skate through without making my parents expect too much, but without them hating me.
Yeah.
So I didn't really party at all. I didn't do crazy stuff. Like I really was a very good kid up until like the end of senior year. Then I was like, screw this. This is stupid.
Yeah.
We're going crazy. Yeah. So I don't know. I figured that would be a good topic to talk about. So I figured, why not?
Would you
Yeah, I
call
mean-
Lane's parties a high school party?
Absolutely not. Lane's parties were lame.
They were so lame.
They were lame. There, Brian, when we went to those, we were sober the whole time. That's
Yeah, I know.
lame. That's so
That's
lame.
so lame.
So lame.
I'd rather be high on a beach.
Yeah. In Eureka.
In Eureka, high on a beach.
Yeah, so Fab, you said you had a topic.
Yeah, we have a couple topics.
Okay.
From Damien, who is our live listener. Shout out to you.
Tight. Love
Ah.
that guy.
Damien says thoughts on Hot Wheels.
Okay, I have a fat collection of Hot Wheels because I love cars. I've had like 12 cars and I'm only 19. It's an addiction. It's a serious problem, but I've had even more Hot Wheels. I love Hot Wheels. They're tight. I would totally play with Hot Wheels on a girl's titties if I got the chance.
That's sick.
That's like
That's-
a dream of mine, dude, just to be like, ooh,
That's
over
not
one
so
bump,
sick.
ooh, over two.
Over one bump, over two bumps.
Yeah,
Hey
dude.
man, you do you.
Yeah, dude, that's a dream of mine. That'd be tight.
Pretty gay.
Just play with some Hot Wheels on a girl's
Brian, did you
naked
say that's pretty
body.
gay?
Wait,
That's
what?
the most
No.
straight thing you can say, bro. Shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Brian, shut your mouth.
I'm talking about titties, my guy, not dick. If it was dick, I would understand, but
What if it's
not
a trap?
titties. It's still titties, bro. I'm not looking down there. I'm looking at the titties.
No, that's gay.
Okay, maybe that was a bit sus. Anyways,
That was a bit
yeah.
sussy, I will
Hot
say.
Wheels are sick. I love Hot Wheels. Every time I stop at Walmart or Target, I'm always looking in the Hot Wheels section trying to find some cool rare shit. So, love Hot Wheels. What about you guys?
I like Hot Wheels too. I mean, I don't collect them like you or
Yeah.
Calvary, because I know Calvary has a big ass wall of just Hot
me and
Wheels.
Calvary are addicted to Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny
don't have
because
a
we went to
big ass wall.
Walmart. Went to Walmart a while ago and we were both just standing in the Hot Wheels section for like 10 minutes, just picking out like the ones we could find that were like rare or we didn't have.
Yeah,
Then we ended up buying RC drift cars and ripping those in the Target parking lot after we went to Walmart.
that's sick.
It was super fun. But yeah, I love Hot Wheels. They're tight. So, what's next? What you got? What you
Another
got,
topic
bro?
that Damien had, or another topic that Damien brought up was
Question. This is like the Q&A episode. now.
yeah,
Just
this is
turning
this
it
is
into
kind of
a
like
Q&A,
a Q&A. He said dream cars and with a question mark.
Dream car. Oh dear God. Okay.
Just talking about dream cars.
All right. So I guess this could be the car podcast. I'm gonna go into this because I have a huge obsession with cars. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with saying the cars that I have had, that I bought by
Quick
myself.
flex on y'all real quick.
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to flex, but
He is flexing though.
so my first car was a 2002 Ford F-150, and then I got a 92 Mazda Miata, and before that my dad bought a 98 BMW Z3, and it was a 5-speed manual, so it was my Miata. And then we ended up selling the Miata. I ended up driving the Z3 around for probably about 3 or 4 months, and then when my grandma passed away, I inherited her V6 Mustang, which was pretty tight. I mean, It was a V6, but it was still like a nice car. It was like a 2006 or 2007. So it was a pretty nice car for me to drive in high school. And I drove that around for a while. That and the Miata. And then after we sold the Miata, started driving around the Z3 a lot because I learned how to drive stick. And that car, we still have that car. That's like the only car that I still have to this day is the Z3. Um, I
Aren't
love that thing.
Z3s extremely rare?
I want to say extremely rare. They're pretty cheap. You just don't see them around very often because most of them are really clapped out. But
Hmm.
I actually, not to flex, but I have a very nice Z3. Like the body is straight. There's no dents. Paint is very, very nice on it. Like brand new soft top. Like it's a very nice Z3. My dad lucked out when he found that one for sale.
Nice.
And so, yeah, after the V6 Mustang, we sold that, uh, saved my money up for a while, and I bought a BMW 335i. If you don't know what that car is, it's a BMW, obviously, 3 Series. I had a 2007, so it did come with the N54, which is an inline six twin turbo engine. If you know about that car, it's kind of a legendary engine, I guess I would say. It's up there with like a 2JZ, but more modern. Um, you can push insane horsepower out of these motors with very little add-ons. So like I probably put only $4,000 into the car after I bought it, and I was pushing around 450 to 500 wheel horsepower. It might have been a little bit more money, but it was an insane amount of horsepower for a four-door family sedan. It was really cool. I regret getting rid of that car, but I ended up getting rid of it and trading it for a 2007 WRX TR that had a wide body kit, and it was really sick. Then I sold that. I bought a 2010 WRX hatchback, totaled that, and now I just have my truck in the Z3. And I'm about to buy another truck. But dream cars, if we're going there, number one dream car, probably a McLaren 600 LT or a Nissan Skyline R32 GTR. But it's definitely hard to decide because I love so many cars. Like there are so many cars that I want to own that it's hard for me to pick one dream car in particular and just single one out. So that's that's kind of where I'm at with that topic. That's a great one. Well, what about you guys? What about you, Brian?
Um, my dream car.
Yeah.
Do you really not know?
I mean, I do know, but I want you to tell the people.
Why, of course, it's Nissan Sentra.
Shut up. Shut up. Actually,
That's my
you know
dream
what? The
car.
Nissan Sentra is it's a great contender for dream car. It has about 14 million horsepower stock on a 14 turbo 7-cylinder engine. Um,
It's more than that.
is it? Is it? Maybe it's 14 cylinders and
Yeah,
seven
yeah, that's one.
turbos. That's right. It's 14 cylinders, 7 turbos. Yeah. Yeah. Nissan Sentra,
Legendary, bro.
fastest car ever made. You know.
Ain't nothing
But
better than a Nissan Sentra.
all right, what's your actual dream car? Because I know the answer. But you know,
Um,
just for podcast sake.
you know, there's like I have my realistic dream car, and then I have my like definitely not realistic.
Let's hear them both.
My non-realistic car. I absolutely love the Ford GTs.
Yeah, the new ones or the 2005, 2006.
Uh, I think I like the new ones better.
Yeah, like the 2017, I think, was when they came out.
Yeah, the body just looked so nice.
Hey.
Hey, Ryder's
Yo,
here.
Ryder,
I
what's
didn't know
up?
where you guys
Everybody
were doing the
say
podcast.
hello to
I don't
Ryder.
have
Kieran's
fast
back.
thing anywhere
His-
near
Kieran's back. Yep.
Kieran's
and Ryder's
back.
here as well.
Ryder's here. This you guys came back at a perfect time.
We
We're
also have
actually-
a
we're talking
guest who
about-
would like to join the podcast as well, Peyton. Let's invite Peyton to speak
Peyton's
too.
here.
Peyton's here.
Peyton.
So, we're talking about dream cars right now. What everyone's
Do you
dream
want me
car
to
is.
finish mine?
Yeah, Brian's
ahead,
going right
Brian.
now, but we'll just work our way down the list as we go. So, Brian, go ahead and finish up. So
And
let me.
my realistic. Oh wait.
So your unrealistic one is a new Ford GT.
Yeah.
And okay. And then what's your realistic one?
I really love the Scion FRS and the BRZ. I really want like a decked out one, like upgraded everything to make it like pretty quick. Not too slow. Just seems like they just
Like
look
a-
so nice.
Like a cruising car.
for their, yeah, like a cruising car, but you can still go pretty quick. Something chill like
BRZs
that.
are nice, I gotta admit.
BRZs, they look so good, dude.
Yeah.
They
You
are
want a
extremely
350Z?
clean.
Don't you want a 350Z?
I'd rather
Hey,
have a
Peyton's
370.
here. What's up,
Oh.
Peyton?
Yeah.
Jackson, you should introduce them.
Time.
All right, this is Peyton Fuckass and Ryder Hawaii Man.
And Kieran.
And Kieran, but Kieran's been here before, so he's
You guys
fine.
don't
That's
even
just
know
Ryder's
the
been here
podcast
before, too.
then.
So, Peyton, what are your unrealistic and realistic dream cars? Let's go with that format because I feel like that's kind of what I did and what Brian did. So,
What do you mean
what
by,
is your
what do you mean by-
unrealistic dream car and realistic dream car?
What do you mean by unrealistic? So like something I would
So, like
never
something
want.
that, not that you never want, something you want, but that's just outrageously expensive. Like you can't afford it. Like mine was a McLaren 600 LT.
Lamborghini
Brian's
Huracan.
was okay, a Lamborghini Huracan. You just want to be Orion.
Not really. His is cool and all, but
Yeah.
I'd probably do more. I'd probably be one of the Lamborghini Huracans with no bumper on the back and two.
Oh,
Turbo.
yeah, twin turbo.
Yeah, I'd be one of those.
Pushing 1,200 horsepower. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
That and my favorite car. I think my favorite car, dream wise, is probably a 300 ZX.
Yeah, that's definitely attainable.
Yeah.
You can find them for like $8,000
Wow.
for a
No,
nice one, like a
I-
really nice one.
Yep, I found some ones that I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like those. I like 335i's. I like lots of
Yeah.
WRXs. Really, any WRX really. Not except for the newer ones. Fuck those.
Except for the
ones.
newer ones. Yeah, the newer ones
Yeah,
are
thank
ugly,
you.
dude. The
They look
08
like
and
any-
before, 08
Any
and before.
WRX is a waste of
They
money.
literally look like a
Sorry.
fucking toaster van. Like God. Like
Yeah, they
they're
look
sorry,
like Toyota Camrys.
Every WRX is a waste of money. I've had two, both of them. I love them to death, but they are way overpriced for what they are. They are not worth it.
You really
Just
think so?
putting it out there. I 100% think so.
WRXs
I
are
had a
very expensive. I feel
A
like.
2010 hatchback and 2007 WRX TR, and they were both modded pretty heavily. And for how much money you have to put into them to make them fast, they are not worth a dime. Like they are not worth it.
Well,
at
they
all.
are four bangers too, so
Yeah, but I mean, I can think of plenty of four banger cars that make way more
Oh,
power
yeah.
for way cheaper.
yeah, like
Like-
Honda Civic hatchbacks. Hell yeah, dude.
Honda Civic, like a '97 EG hatchback, you can throw a
Mm.
turbo on that bitty and make it go like really fast.
Make it go.
You could
vroom,
buy an
vroom.
Audi
Sentra.
RS3, you get that thing to full bolt on. It costs like $5,000 to get there. Sure, the car costs more itself, but $5,000 in parts, and you're pushing like a 10-second car on a quarter mile. Like that's insane.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like,
fast.
and it's a 4-cylinder turbo. Like that's all it is. So, I think WRXs are overrated. I think they're overpriced. All of the above. They're just not worth it. They look good, but that's about where it ends.
Look and kind of somewhat sound good.
They do
Yeah.
sound pretty good too. Yeah, they're
They sound
rumble.
clean. I love them.
They're
Not
fire
my
like,
dream
like,
car, but
they are like really overpriced, but like definitely for like kids who are like not into like knowing how to upgrade on cars, they're a good like starter cars when it comes to fast vehicles.
Oh yeah, they definitely are a good starter car because they have enough horsepower to make you think your car is fast. But they
Yeah,
don't have enough to kill you. You know.
yeah.
I would know. I crashed one.
I know, you fucking retard. Falling asleep on the road.
Yeah, not the best idea. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm falling asleep. Wow, whoa, oh, we're waking up. Oh, my whole front of the car has
how
disappeared.
how was that, Jackson? How was it sleeping behind the wheel? Did you have a nice nap?
No, I did not. And it was like I didn't fully fall asleep. It was like so the road I drive to work is super windy and curvy, and I was coming out of a blind corner, and it had a drainage ditch on this side, maybe like a 1 foot drop, not super steep, but steep enough to catch your tires in it and hold you in it.
Yeah.
And I just nodded off coming out of that corner. And it was a really sharp corner. I was probably going a little bit too fast, and I just dipped into the drainage, rode it out, and it's all dirt and rocks. And I hit some pretty big rocks and ended up totaling my car, nearly flipped it over. So it was terrifying. It's like I nodded off, and the second I dropped down into the ditch, I felt the jerk and like woke up, and I was like, shit, like I fucked up. And yeah, it was stressful. It was sad because I loved that car so much. I mean, it was my baby. Um, as much as I talk shit about WRXs, that thing was my baby. Yeah, I miss that car, but you know, it happened. It was scary. Got kind of hurt off of it, but I'm glad I'm okay now. Yeah.
Did any
So-
of the airbags go off when you crashed?
No, none of the
Really?
airbags went off. So even though when I bought the car, it had a clean California title, apparently it was crashed and totaled in Colorado. And then when it was totaled in Colorado, they rebuilt it and sent it to California to sell on a clean title, so they wouldn't have to deal with selling it on a salvage title.
Mm.
Some real scam, like fuck shit, right?
Yeah, that's
And,
kind of fucking sus.
Yeah, no, it's really fucked. And so I think that's why the airbags didn't go off because there was some sort of defect from the first crash. But it was sketchy. If I got in a more serious accident and the airbags hadn't gone off, I could have died. So
Very- How do you spell
I'm
off?
glad I crashed in the manner I did, and it wasn't super serious where I needed the airbags.
Right.
But I mean, at the same time, it sucks. But I'm glad it happened there and not like a head-on with some trucker or some like where I would have died if the airbags hadn't gone off.
Yeah.
So, all right, Ryder, let's hear your two cars: unattainable and attainable dream cars. I think I already know what one of them is, but I really don't know the other.
What?
So, like a car that you could easily buy,
Right now?
like not right now, but like
Custody.
in your lifetime, like a car it's attainable. It's not like unrealistic, like a McLaren or a Lamborghini or Bugatti. And then one car that is kind of unrealistic. It's more like up there in price and like probably not going to happen, but who knows? There's a chance.
Hmm.
Anything?
That's a good question.
Yeah, no, it is. Sometimes you got to think about it for a second, but
I'm trying to think here. What's a good car?
I know you like the A86 Trueno.
Oh yeah, that would be a good budget car. I think I'd buy that car.
Yeah.
That would be attainable.
Yeah.
And
That's the
then
one I said I think I
unattainable.
might know, but I don't know what your unattainable dream car would
My
be. Like I have no
unattainable
clue.
Dream car. You and me both. I
Yeah. I don't know what you would go for.
I don't think I have an unattainable dream car. I think I can obtain. The thing is, I would just buy like all of them. I would have it.
You would just buy
Ferrari
you would
FX.
rather buy like a lot of cheap cars and
Yeah,
like wouldn't
yeah.
really okay.
So
makes
I
sense.
would have at least like 6 or 7 cars.
Okay, Ryder, answer me this question then. What would be your
What?
daily driver?
My daily driving car. I don't,
Yeah.
I can't. No, you can't. If I
Nissan
own,
Sentra.
no,
Nissan Sentra.
Yeah.
Nissan Sentra.
it would be all of them. I would daily
Legendary.
drive every single one every day. I'd
You would just
get in a new
rotate.
car every day. Rotate.
You would
car.
have a keychain, like a key rack that just had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
I would
and had
put them all
different
in
key
a
on
bowl,
each.
right? Put them all in a bowl, and
You
then
would just randomly grab one.
grab one. Yeah,
Do you
Okay.
just play roulette like that every
roulette
morning?
every morning, and that's my car I'm driving.
That's pretty tight.
Do
I
you
would
take
do
the
that.
key
too.
out if like the car is broken down?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
I-
Calvary,
Yeah.
Peyton's little brother, who's also joined the podcast late because they have no time management skills. Everybody, can we get a warm welcome for Calvary?
Honestly,
how
you never
everyone-
told me what time it was
I
at.
love how everyone
I know,
calls
we never-
Calvary little brother.
We never set a time, so that's on us, not them. But Calvary, do you want to answer this question? And I'm actually gonna ask you the last question we had as well after you answer this one, so because you know a lot about that question. You'll know when it comes, okay?
Oh no.
So first, attainable and unattainable dream car.
Probably an obtainable one, an FDRX7,
Yeah, okay.
Gonna say I know these.
and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know.
unobtainable.
Yeah.
I don't think I really have one.
Yeah.
Like
that
Ryder
makes
was saying,
sense. Yeah.
I'd rather
You'd
just
rather
have
have
a
a lot of
ton
like
of shit boxes than
Maybe a
one nice
GT3
car.
RS, but that's even attainable. So.
yeah, that's my second up. Because I originally said McLaren 600 LT, but lately I've been really liking the GT3 RS. I don't think it's taken the spot of McLaren, just because I've been a McLaren fanboy since I was like 10. But GT3 RS is definitely up there for if I'm rich, cars I'm definitely gonna buy.
Yeah, I would just get the generally.
Yeah, just get like a bunch of shit boxes, and
Mm-hmm.
fix them up, make them super nice, and just roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at that. So, Calvary, the other question that we got asked before you joined was it was something about Hot Wheels. Like, just what are your thoughts on Hot Wheels? I know I love Hot Wheels. I think we even mentioned you, and we were like, yeah, Calvary has a ton of Hot Wheels. So
Yeah.
if you want to talk about Hot Wheels for a minute, this is your chance. Like, go for it, bro.
I love Hot Wheels.
That's all he has to say. I love Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
dude.
a Hot Wheel
So,
collection
um,
on my wall.
What do you think the most expensive Hot Wheel you have is? Like, because I know some of them have like aftermarket value, which kind of sounds weird. But
Mhm.
what do you think the most expensive one you have is? And what's like a Hot Wheel that you want that you don't have?
So, one Hot Wheel that's probably my most expensive. I don't really know. I've never really found any of the expensive ones like the treasure hunts or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I do have one from like 2000, and it's a Z3. What my old car was, and
Yeah. He
Oh,
used to have a Z3 too, and he actually fell asleep while driving, just like I did with my WRX. It's crazy.
it was like a week before.
His red.
Yeah, it was literally like a
right,
week
like,
before I
weird.
crashed, and he had a Z3, which I also have, and yeah, it was crazy. But that
It
all
was
happened so
fucking
close.
autistic retards.
It's a what?
My bad. My body was just doing a bodily function.
What did
That's
you
staying
say,
in the
Peyton?
podcast.
And you
Did
two
you-
autistically retards.
We're autistically. Shut up, bro. You can barely even pronounce that, my guy.
6 shots and you're drunk.
I
Shut
thought
the
you
fuck
said
up.
yeah, and I'm talking better than you are, okay?
Anyway, pussy ass
Cal,
bitch.
mute your mic.
But yeah, dude.
Never mind, I'll just mute you.
Yeah, so I think that pretty much covers the little car section. Unless Kieran wants to unmute his mic and talk for once.
What are we going to talk about, dude?
Talk about a fucking car like
Okay,
246.
Kieran,
What
what
are
are
we talking about? Car? It goes vroom vroom. It goes fucking.
Oh, I can't.
He
stream.
wants. You know what he
I'm
wants?
kind of sad.
He wants a
attention.
Toyota Yaris.
He wants a
He
Ford
wants a
Focus,
Toyota
boys.
Yaris GR hatchback.
Yes.
No, he wants a G35.
What's your dream car? Attainable and unattainable, Kieran?
G35 is probably attainable.
Hey guys,
Mhm.
let Kieran speak, please.
Like, let the man talk, okay?
I don't wanna.
See, I told you.
All right, let's move him back into the audience.
Attainable dream car for Kieran is a Infiniti G35. Unattainable is nothing because he's never gonna get it because he doesn't want to talk on the podcast. So, anyways,
It's a Koenigsegg.
I know it's probably like a Koenigsegg or something crazy like that. Much love to Kieran though for showing up. He's an awesome guy. He's been pretty busy though, and has been able to make
Yo,
it to
what-
the last one.
Oh,
So
fuck. I wanted to show you this car, Jackson, but I can't.
what is it?
It was, you know, it's a. Here, wait. You know, I can do this. Because I
We can
can't
put
stream
it-
it. I can't stream. So-
Yeah, no, we can put it on screen though.
Put it in the
for,
podcast chat, and
yeah,
while
we
I
can put
edit
it
this
on
podcast,
screen
I will
for,
put it
uh,
on
The
screen.
podcast chat. No shot, dude.
He sent it to me.
Because
That's a
Honda
Honda CRV or CRX, I think,
pre-drew.
or is that
yeah.
a Prelude?
It's a
I
prelude.
can't remember. They had a couple with pop-up headlights, but
I don't know.
Prelude
that
looks
one
like
is-
the GTR.
I don't know if it's
Well, you're not-
No,
front-wheel
it-
drive.
no,
No,
it's
it
a
looks
different
like a shitty
Prelude.
GTR.
It's the pop-up headlight Prelude, but it's got a pretty good wrap on it. We can throw that picture on the podcast.
Yeah,
video.
Jackson, just
I'm-
send
I'll-
it
that's
in the
send it.
podcast
Looking
chat or
at
whatever,
currently.
or DMs
Yeah,
or wherever, and I'll put it
I'll
on
send
the.
it to
Bro, you're
Fab.
gonna get a Prelude?
But
No, I'm just looking at cars. I'm not saying I'm gonna get any of these.
it's pretty
cars.
tight. It's got a pretty cool design on it. Here, I'll send it in the
Put it
podcast
in
chat
squad.
right now.
Just put it in squad.
But yeah, no, that's pretty tight. I've never seen one done like that before.
Well, because Jackson's a bit cross-eyed and he didn't ask me.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Fab. I thought I did.
No, you're good. You're good.
100%.
It's a 335i.
Yeah, for me, an affordable car would either be a 335i, an 08 Impreza
Worth it.
WRX.
100% worth it. 100% worth it. Not worth it.
yeah,
Yeah, the 335i.
WRX.
Don't want a
Yeah,
WRX. You want a 335i.
I really want a 335i in a stick
I was actually
because
gonna
I feel
buy
like those
one.
cars would be fun.
Yeah, Ryder was trying to buy a 335.
I
thanks
actually
to moi.
messaged the dude to wondering if I could buy one.
What else? I mean, maybe like a R32.
Yeah,
A
that's
Skyline.
attainable for sure. You can definitely get those for cheap.
And then a car that's like
Oh.
overpriced as fuck. Not necessarily overpriced, but just like way out of my budget would be a Ferrari 812 Superfast.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it. Something
Yeah,
kind of
it-
out there. Okay.
It's like based off of the Itali GTO from GTA, and I fucking love that car.
Shut
That's
up.
why.
No,
Shut
Dead
up.
ass.
It's the other
Actually
way
gonna
around,
kill
bro.
yourself.
Come
Same
on.
difference, you know what I mean?
So actually, I have a story about
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Ferrari 812 Superfast. I was so we have In-N-Out here in California, and we were getting a new one built, and I think it was the like someone from In-N-Out.
We had
or something.
internet out here in California.
I
No,
thought he said
In-N-Out.
that too.
Shit.
The burger place. bro, the
Yo,
burger.
yo, podcast listeners, California just got internet.
Yeah, we actually just got internet. That's why you've never heard of anybody from California before.
That's why Hollywood just opened up.
Yeah.
Fuck?
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Jake Paul, but he's this new guy. He's blowing up since we got internet. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but
You're so
anyways,
funny. Has anybody told you that before?
shut up. I am drunk as shit.
They definitely lied if they did, by the way.
6 shots in, guys. Oh my god.
Imagine he's exhaustion and fucked.
It's been like the longer hip.
And
I'm definitely more of a stoner than an alcoholic. I'm
Same.
just gonna put that out there.
You're more of a
But-
Zins or Zans or whatever the fuck.
No,
they call it.
Zins. I don't do Zans. I do Zins. It's the
He definitely
nicotine,
does
not
Zans.
opiates.
My God,
Um,
sorry, guys. I didn't know
anyways.
I was a Zans stoner or whatever the fuck they're called.
Story time. I have done Zans though, and they are very fun, but only use them medically if they're prescribed to you. That's what I did. It was actually prescribed to me. So
Not much of a story, is it?
this is not the drug podcast.
Bro,
The squad
We've
of
only
but
drugs.
like
I've only done about two
Squad
different
of
drugs.
I've done
Yeah, the
weed.
Squad of Drugs podcast.
Drugs and cars, yes.
Drugs and cars.
Drugs and
Drugs.
cars. That's the title of the
Yeah.
podcast. There we go. That's perfect. Thank you,
Drugs and
Damien.
Title.
Has anyone
Um,
here done anything other than weed except
Yeah,
for
anal.
Jackson?
Oh my god, I knew you were
That's
gay.
staying in the
He's a black
podcast.
guy, by the way.
I knew you were
Just so
gay.
you You know I'm here, right, Brian?
I've done
Okay.
a couple other things.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure I've done every drug in one cup before.
Um,
I'm
I've
very,
done-
very
Don't-
Let's go,
wait.
let's do it. Come on,
Kieran.
pour into the cup. Let's fuck
You want to
shit
know
up.
the
Ah!
story, dude?
Just,
Kiernan, don't
just
you mean
blend it
in a
and put it
double
into a
cup?
Fuck.
Don't you mean in a
Kieran, tell us
styrofoam
what
double
kind of
cup?
drugs you've done.
Oh,
Kieran,
dude,
give us a
okay.
story.
That's
Come on.
called
I'll
ghetto.
tell you. I'll
That's
tell you
called-
about the story where I literally did every drugs in one cup. So,
That's ghetto Jamba Juice.
That's so true.
We'll talk about this.
Ghetto Jamba
Right,
Juice.
Oh
juice
my
has to do
God.
something with it. So my friends, right? They go to the store, and I stay at my house. They come back with a Coke, and I'm like, I'll have some Coke. Yeah,
Wait, Coke the drug or
water,
the soda?
just like the soda. Yeah, just
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. Drink the thing.
Yeah,
Either way, I
drink
wouldn't
the-
have been
I
surprised.
drink the
Yeah.
Coke, right? I drink the Coke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It had half a baggie of actual Coke, 4 hydrocodones, two Zans. So, oh my! I don't know.
I'm just gonna
I was
censor
fucked.
everything that he fucking says while I
Don't
edit
do
this.
that. No, that was the
Probably-
last
probably-
podcast bit.
Dude, it had. Oh,
This
I
thing's
don't
gonna
know.
get
A lot
fucking
of drugs.
Anyways,
demonetized.
it had a lot of drugs. I go ahead. I think it's Coke. Drink half of it. They look at me like,
Oh
okay,
no.
we're going to Whitney's birthday party. You need to be calm.
Normal.
I say,
And you're just
what
like,
do you mean? I say, what do you mean? It's like, you're going to be fucked. Show up at the party. I'm staring at a picture. Guess what the picture has in it? Nothing.
What?
It's just a frame. It's just a fucking frame. I'm staring at the picture frame, and I'm like, my friend comes up to me. He's like, Kieran, this is not normal. I'm like, I'm looking at the picture. It's like, there's no fucking picture, Nick. Huh? Like, what do you mean, bro? There's definitely a dog there. I look back, literally,
there's nothing.
not even a picture frame. I swear I was looking at something. It was not there. And then what do? I just go. I'm just like, oh, guys, I live right down the road. I'm gonna go home. My friend, two hours later, my friend walks down to my house. I'm on my front yard laying down. It's so fucked.
So I've also done I've done codeine, prescribed as well. I don't like to mess with pharmacy drugs unless they're prescribed. But yeah, I've done codeine. I had a pretty bad cough, and so I actually made lean because I was like, well, I have an excuse to. I want to see if this is actually good. It's not. It tastes like shit, by the way. It's not
Like-
good.
It tastes like actual balls.
It tastes like shit. I don't know
it's-
why.
Like
it
people-
cough
tastes
syrup?
Wet pennies.
The Jolly Rancher, yeah,
Ew,
like,
like
cough
wet
syrup, a
pennies?
Sprite, and a Jolly Rancher.
Like
and-
it all tastes so bad.
I mean, and it doesn't even like make you feel that good. Like
no,
it just kind of makes you tired.
I have noticed the
That's
only
it.
drug that actually makes you feel anything, and
Xanax.
that's not no,
Is weed.
that's not wanting to kill yourself
Weed.
or wanting to do anything stupid is pot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even alcohol doesn't do
Yeah.
anything, but personally, it just makes the black man depressed. But that's about it.
Since I've only taken Xanax twice, so I haven't dealt with like addiction and stuff to it. But it was prescribed, but it did make me feel not like myself. It just made me very comfortable with the environment that I was in when I
You
took
ever
it.
done oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, have you ever took an ADHD medication?
No, I have not.
You don't have ADHD? Okay.
Well, I think I
It'll
do
feel
have
just like that.
I'm
ADHD.
pretty sure I have fucking ADHD.
I
My
think I
friend
have
doesn't have ADHD. He took it, and he's like, "Bro, feels like I'm on a Xan." And I'm like, "You're fucking stupid.
Yo, Steve, you done acid?
No.
You've done everything, Ryder."
Yo, you like how long it lasts? Like 8
Dude,
hours, 12
Oh
hours?
no,
That's
it's not
crazy.
even. No, it's longer than that, bro.
I mean,
Like you can be trapped.
Depends on how
in
much
there.
acid you.
Like depends.
you
It
drop.
depends how bad your trip is.
And
Yeah.
it depends
My
if it's
friend had a
pure or
week-long
not.
trip
So
in one day. and
with
it was so bad.
acid, the way that acid works is it binds to a receptor in your brain, and that receptor folds over the acid molecule until it's fully absorbed and dissolved, and that's how long your trip lasts. So if you get really pure acid that is straight acid, it can last 8 to 12 hours. If you get something that's cut, your trip only lasts like maybe 3 to 4, maybe 6 hours, depending on what it's cut with, and then you'll start to get the other high. So it really depends on if you've tested it and if it's pure, if it's cut with something.
testing it.
Yeah, no, you can buy test kits at like
No, I know.
CVS.
I know.
Hold
That is
on.
on my list of things.
The
I
only
wanna
thing
do
I've
before I
never
die.
done is whippets, and I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
I think
Don't-
that's actually terrifying.
Don't
Yeah.
do heroin either. Fuck heroin, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, bitch.
I mean,
Yeah, but I haven't done no hard drugs.
Stimulates your pee
I mean,
The only hard drug I've ever done is crack. That's the hardest drug.
Jesus
eat it,
Christ,
snort
Kieran.
it.
I just put it on my lips,
Oh, you
like I was
eat
taking a
it.
dip. Like I was taking a dip. It was in like
Oh, your
it was like in a
teeth.
can of dip.
Karen, in your teeth.
So,
They're
Dude,
Yeah, your
fucked.
teeth are
have you
fucked.
ever seen meth
oh
mouth?
my god!
Peyton?
Imagine,
It's worse than
imagine
that, guarantee.
doing it once in the mouth and like getting your teeth fucked for life.
Yeah.
Imagine that actually happening.
I think some of the only drugs I won't do is like straight heroin, like just heroin, not gonna happen. Probably not crack. Probably never gonna do crack. Never do coke. None of that.
Never do
Don't want
meth.
You
to.
probably will,
Um,
Jackson. I
Some
highly
of the-
doubt in your life you will not do crack or coke.
some of the drugs I actually am interested in doing though would be shrooms. That is
Yes.
definitely gonna happen.
Not drugs.
Okay.
My stepmom
Um,
said she would do shrooms with me.
Yeah, I agree. Shrooms are not a drug.
What,
I
Cal?
think
And I
they.
can get you shrooms.
Whoa,
by
whoa,
the
whoa,
way.
whoa, 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 whoa! Pause. Sarah said she would do shrooms with you, Cal.
Yeah.
What the fuck is she on?
Tight. That is tight.
That's
Cal.
cap.
I mean,
No,
I'm
I
not
swear
saying
to
that.
God.
I'm
No,
not
I
saying
believe
anything
it.
like,
I
dude,
believe
Abby will do anything with me. Like, she will ask me every day to do shit. But like Sarah, that's the stepmom. Like, she's my sister. That's different. What?
She's your sister?
No,
And
no,
your
no, 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 no.
She-
I was
would be
like,
your
wait a second.
No, I'm saying my sister will do anything with me, but I'm saying his stepmom. Like, I've never heard of a
Not
stepmom doing that.
gay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damien.
No. So yeah, list of drugs I want to do: shrooms, 100% gonna happen. Acid, LSD, 100%. At
You
some
better
point.
hope your mom never
So
finds
do you
this
want
fucking
to try these all in
podcast.
one night? Like I know people.
Honestly, I don't. Not all in one night. Never. No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
That's
Do you
not
want
a
to
good
do
I'm talking like
You
way in the
should, like,
future
right now.
when I am
When
rich and
Jackson
don't have
is
a
30
job and
years
don't
old.
need to worry about anything. Yeah. After I retire, like
What do
that's
you
when
mean?
this is
You
gonna
can do
happen.
shrooms whenever.
No,
You can
I don't-
microdose on shrooms,
I know.
and it'll feel perfectly normal. It'll just feel like
I don't want to risk it.
a little happy.
Well, I can't take shrooms right now, anyways, because I have to take anxiety medication. So,
Oh,
I could overdose on serotonin and die or whatever, but that's no big deal. Anyways, shrooms definitely on the list. Acid, LSD, want to take that. MDMA, ecstasy, definitely gonna happen at some point in my life. Another one I want to try is what's it called, Kieran? You've done it. It's like weed, but not weed.
Cannabis? Wait, whoa, what the fuck?
Salvia.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Salvia. No.
What flogger?
Okay, salvia. I'm on the fence about. It scares me because I've heard it's like DMT, but like way longer.
Yeah,
So
you
I-
can get trapped in there.
yeah, so that's why I wouldn't want to do salvia. DMT, I would be interested in having like a very ritualistic DMT
No.
experience. Like
Terrible.
I personally that interests me. Like I feel like it would be it would be something to experience. Probably would only do it once. I'm not Joe Rogan. I don't think I could do it multiple
What
times.
the fuck?
But I would definitely be interested in doing it once. No, it's like it's like just like kind of an I think it's a new strain of weed that's like stronger or something like not K2 or spice, but like kind of like that. Remember when I picked you up and you had taken an edible and then you said you smoked it?
Like every time anybody picks him up, that happens.
Okay, true.
Talking
But yeah,
to me?
no, I think yes, I'm talking to you,
Tell me
Kevin.
to smoke shit. I don't do anything.
All right, whatever.
Why do I have to have I'm gay in my name? Everyone else gets to be normal. Why
Yeah.
don't we just
Because you're gay,
Brian
Brian.
Smiley face?
Because you're
No,
gay,
we
Brian.
Don't make me get
Jackson's and,
Phoenix back in here. Don't make me get Phoenix back in here, okay? He can confirm that you're gay and a pedo, okay? Fab, are we at an hour? What's the time?
We're over an hour right now.
We're over an hour?
How long do we
We
last
are.
or go for?
We have gone for an hour and
Yeah, last
15
about 30
minutes.
seconds.
Oh my god, I can't hear anything.
I
mean-
usually last around 30 seconds.
I'm
Kyle,
right
shut
there
up.
too, Kyle. You know,
Wait,
sometimes a
what?
minute.
Are we talking about jerking off now?
Jesus Christ.
We're talking about jerking off.
Anyway,
We're an hour and
so-
15 minutes.
Hold
You
up,
guys,
hold
you guys
up,
want to go a
hold
little bit
up,
longer
pause.
since we have like everyone here? Because we
Y'all
can
have
go a
some
little bit
weak
longer.
dicks. Y'all have weak dick.
We're joking, Peyton. Shut
Where
up.
did Cal go? Where'd my brother go?
Peyton, hey,
What? What?
just be quiet for a second.
Let's go suck this dick.
You're
Okay,
going
do you
back
guys-
to the
do you guys
audience
wanna
too.
do you guys want to do more than an hour?
No.
Why
No?
is Peyton
No?
and
We
Cal
wanna-
in the audience?
I
Alright,
told him to go there
um,
because they're cross-eyed.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up then. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Squad of Humans podcast. I was pretty drunk at the start of this, but I'm actually starting to come back to earth right now. So can't wait for the headache that's about to hit me in a couple of hours or minutes. Yeah, as always, like, subscribe, check out the channel. We have a bunch of other podcasts. So
No, we don't.
We have 3.
we have 3 so far. We're trying to put them out weekly. I don't know if we've set up like a certain day that we're gonna upload yet. I think we're just now catching up to like the weekly schedule. So hopefully within the week we'll have like a weekly schedule where one day every week we'll be uploading an episode, and then you can pay attention to that. And if you want to listen, then you can listen. If you want to watch, you can watch. Whatever.
Yo,
We're also gonna be trying to start doing more like group videos, I guess, on the channel. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. Yeah, thanks for listening. Is there anything else anybody wants to say?
Jackson, you voice cracked in the middle of that sentence that you were saying.
Oh, I know.
And I was
I
dying
know.
of laughter, bro.
Jackson, can you actually repeat all of what you said? I didn't hear one thing.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, the only
Thanks for
part
listening to the Squad of Humans podcast. Like, subscribe. So we actually we're
Please
trying to
don't
get
repeat it again.
these podcasts out once a week. So
Jackson,
we're just now
please.
getting that down to a schedule.
Stop! Just stop! Yo, we should
Everyone
film
say
a
bye.
second one right now.
No.
Everyone say bye.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, bye.
Bye.
Uh,
Fuck you.